What's up, guys? It's been a while, but we're back again. Some roller coaster rides really here with Palermo. It's been a wild ride. For a minute, I thought I was going to get fired. I was fully expecting that to happen, but the team really pulled things around. I've changed some things up, but without further ado, let's get into what happened over the last, several weeks since we last been here. All right, so here we are. We are getting ready to play Genoa. I'm going to have a team selection here, and let's see where we're at. So if you want to look at where I am in the standings now, so where we last left off, I was probably around 8th place or so. Let me just see where we're at. We are currently in 1st place. We are 3 points up on Trapani. How did we get here? That is the main question, right? So where we last left off, we won 1-0 against Lecce back in match week 2. Or match week 1, we started off with a great win in the season. Follow that up with 2 consecutive losses. A loss to Pescara on the road, and then we lost in the first round of the Coppa Italia to Chievo, 4-3. The goal for the club vision was to make it to the second round. Did not make that happen. So we followed up the next game in the league with Berlusconi's Monza club, and we beat them. We thrashed them 5-1, letting out some vengeance against them, right? Thought things were turned around there after those 2 losses. But no, we followed that up with a loss to Frosinone, 3-0, an embarrassing defeat to them. We got no possession whatsoever. They just dominated us. And then followed that up with another loss, another embarrassing defeat, 2-0 to Livorno. So thinking back into the club vision, part of the club vision was to have a good defense and not give up that many goals. So I knew something had to change, right? So I made some changes. We went over to the tactics here. I decided to change the lineup completely, and this is the lineup that I've been going with mostly. As we mentioned last time, I had just lost Andrea Accardi, picked up Paredes, and he was struggling to make the team. So I dropped my 2 stalwarts, which was Doda and Crivello, in the wingbacks. I brought in Okuwa, who is a youngster. He is actually 19 years of age, the Frenchman, and I brought in Lorenzo Sabatini. He's 20 years old. I've been deputizing him with another player, another youngster. And then Paredes, I moved over to right center back, and Lancini to left center back. And then in number 6 role, I brought in Erdis Kraja. It was Wieser's role before, but I changed things up with the loss of Luigi Mendola. I had to get creative. So Erdis Kraja he's been deputizing as my number 6. And he's normally a center back, but he does pretty well at the number 6 position. Eklu, I kept him in the deep line playmaker position. He's an older player, but he's a good player, so I kept him there. He's really, you can see, he got a full green circle almost. He does really well in that position. And then Danilo Ambro, I put him in the Mezzala role. As we mentioned in the last episode, Tongia is now my trequartista, and I've kept him there. I've kept the top 3 there of Pirello and Lucera. I just swapped their roles. Lucetta is now the poacher, and Pirello is the power forward. That seems to work a lot better. It obviously has. I mean, you look at the schedule. Since then, defensively, I've been stout. 2-0 win against Juve Stabia, 1-0 against Salernitana. Both of those clubs were in the top 3 when I beat them. I beat Entella 1-0, Perugia 2-0, Venezia 1-0, Cesena 1-0. So I went on a 6-game shutout streak, and that wasn't all Pelagotti. I rested him a couple times because he was tired. I brought in a substitute, and he got a shutout as well against Venezia. So I brought in Pelagotti, got another shutout against Cesena. Then Chievo, I got revenge for the loss in the Coppa Italia. Beat them 3-2. We were up actually 3-0. They came back with 2 goals. So it was a little tight. Followed that up with a victory against bottom side Perdenone, won 3-0. And so that has propelled me way up the standings. And now I am in 1st place by 3 points. I apologize, my allergies are kicking in now. So I'm up 3 points. I was as low as 8th, but I seriously thought at the time when I had lost to Livorno, that was 4 losses in 5 matches. My rating was actually a D or F at that point, and I thought if I didn't win my next game, I would be out against Juve Stabia, but I pulled things around, and now my rating is an A according to the board. Go to Club Vision here. Now it's A+. So Doing well at the moment, and now I'm playing against Genoa next. Going to the team selection. Now I'm going to have to make some changes here because Eklu got a red card and Kraya is on vacation. Well, not vacation. He got called up to his international squad, so good for him. And he's with Albania, I believe. So in replacement of Kraya, I think I'm going to bring in David Wieser, a youngster, so that 20 years old. For Eklu, I think I'm going to go with... So, one of my young stalwarts, I have two young stalwarts. Davide Milan, he's done really well, but he got a big-time injury a couple weeks ago. So, my other good young player is Giambattista Fiorentini. He's been playing really well for me, so I have full confidence in him. Submit that team. And while we're waiting here, some big news here. Look, you're going to notice the crowd. I'm going to have a crowd in my game now. That's because I've updated. I actually just built a new PC for me. So my big worry is that I was going to have to abandon this series and just start fresh. But I found a way to move the save game from my laptop to my new PC. The graphics are so much better. The computers are so much better than my laptop. This is actually a gaming PC now that I have, and now you can see there's fans in the crowd, which I didn't have before. So I'm excited about that. The game's gonna be much faster, much cleaner. I am just stoked about this. So let's get on to the dressing room here. Tell the team they're expected to prove a point today, and so I am gonna say. You know what? They wanted me to prove a point today, but my team suffered a loss against Genoa earlier in the season. I want revenge. I told my team I wanted revenge, and that's the first time I've gotten full confidence from a pre-game kickoff, a pre-game prep talk. Look at this. You can see the fans. Look at the stadium. This looks beautiful. I'm not used to this. Now, before I get into the game, I did have a nice comment in the last episode about making the replays a little bit faster so to go. And we're off in the first half. Free kick for Fiorentina. Fiorentina has been having sensational free kicks from me. He's become a set piece specialist for me the times that he's been in. So give a shout out to the boys here. They fed well off of that. We started off fairly well, even in this game so far. Since I am watching this game, I'm gonna slow it down just a bit so I can see what's going on. Missy to Torre. Torre coming down the left wing side. Sabatini's got him close. The cross is in, but it's no threat. Sabatini clears it away, but gives right back to Genoa. Genoa coming down the right side pitch through Gasco. Gasco looking to cross it in. He gets it in. Oh, Del Monte with a sensational header. Beats Pelagotti. Not a good way to start the game. 20 minutes in, and they get a goal. Not a good way at all to start the game. Here we go, Pelagotti with the kick out. He has the Paredes. Paredes back to Wieser. He clears it over the top and turns it over. Here comes Torre down the left-hand side again. Got a man on him tight. Crosses it in. Gives it to... There they go. Cross it off the pitch. Good movement there by Genoa. Right side. Crosses it in. Oh, Del Monte with another header. Are you kidding me? What is going on here, folks? I'm going to yell at these boys now. Show some passion here because that is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. Oh, what a header there. Team is playing horribly at the moment. Supposed to have marked him after the last goal, and they didn't do that. Here we go. Genoa with a free kick. Del Monte looking for his hat trick. Gives it back to Mistian, who's going to cross it in. Looking for Del Monte, no doubt about that. Finds him, but cleared out by Paredes, and only as far as Rovella. There we go. Turnover here. Pirello looking for Tongia. Tongia running up the pitch. He's got two guys on the right if he can find them. He does not. Gives it to Okuo. Okuo is going to cross it in. He's been really good at these passes lately. Over the top. Oh, and Pirello's header goes just over the bar. Give a shout out to the guys here. See if we can get something before halftime. It is unlikely, but let's see what happens. We do not. We go into halftime down 2-0. 3 yellow cards is what I picked up. Shots advantage for them. Shots on target advantage for them. Fouls in my advantage, but that doesn't help me at all. Going to the dressing room, and I'm telling the boys that I am disappointed. Let the assistant say something too. I'm going to change my to an attacking now, because I've been playing balance as well to try to give up less goals. I've been playing balance. Obviously, in this game, it doesn't work at all because they've got 2 goals in the first half. So let's see. Corner kick here for Genoa. Comes in top. Oh, free header for Acenci, but is it Cenci or Cerci? It's Cenci. I'm going to make a substitution here. Let's go here with sold recently. Not playing well at all. Of course, the jinx of playing on a stream, right, is that things can hit the fan real quick. Here we go. Kick out for Pelagotti. Paredes bringing it out. He finds Ricci. Ricci finds Fiorentini. Fiorentini looking for a pass over the top. Oh, finds a streaking Lucera. Does not put it away. He's got to put those away. Get a corner kick nonetheless, but he needs to put that away. He's better than that. Corner kick in here for Fiorentini. It gets cleared out by Genoa. Tongia is the first one on the ball. Let's see what he can do here. He needs to bring it in quickly. Back to Okua. Does nothing with it. Throw in for Genoa. Toure crosses it in. Oh, Delmente puts it off, and there it is. Casata with the finisher. Oh, that is... this game's done. There goes my win streak. Yell at my guys, but poor game. Poor game. We were heavy favorites to win the game. We lose 3-0. Could not get... oh my gosh. We could not get revenge on Genoa. Yelled at the boys for that. But anyway, game's going much faster as you can see. I'm not used to that. So, yeah. I'm happy just because I got a new PC. Teams turned it around. I was in first. I fully expect after that loss to not be in first anymore. And I am technically in second place due to goal differential. Fucking goal differential, right? We lost on promotion last year due to goal differential. We were still in first, or we're in second, based on goal differential. Still 2 points up on third place, Trapani. So my goal this season is promotion. That's the only thing I'm really caring about this year. So... yeah, let's see what happens here in the next few weeks. Looking at the schedule here. Let's see what we got here. And we're getting here towards the end of the winter here, or the end of the first half. Ternana, Crotone. Some big games coming up just before Christmas. Coscienza and Trapani. That's gonna be a big game against third place team. And then starting off the second half with some big games against Salernitana, Venezia, and so on and so forth. And then Trapani once again. So it's going to get interesting down the stretch. But, yeah. Let's see what the team can keep the momentum going. One loss is not going to deter us. But hopefully one loss doesn't turn into more. So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the page. It would be much appreciated. Leave comments. Keep the comments coming. I appreciate all the feedback. I'm definitely using it. Like the last person last game. Told me to speed up the highlights during the goals, and I did. So hopefully that worked for you. Let me know. Until the next episode, folks, I'll try to keep them coming quick. I got a new season coming on the backside, a second season to run concurrent with this. Now that I can have this game going, so I'm excited. Are you excited? We're in second place, so we'll see you next episode.
Hero, so don't act like it, and please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick.